Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Duck Show podcast. It's episode number 3, and today we are talking about education, school life, student life, and many more. So be ready because we are about to start. So let's start. Why is education that interesting? Why would I actually talk about it? Because it's your start point, it's your base of your knowledge, base of your communication, and all of the things, all your childhood, all your teenage time, everything there is the base of your future life. And here in Belgium, I've already been to 3 different types of education. That's why I want to share my story. How did I learn the language? How did I get the new knowledge? How did I meet new people? And all of that stories I'm gonna tell you right now. So let's actually start from the point that when I came to Belgium, I was still officially in Ukrainian school. I was in 10th grade, so I had actually to follow it online lessons. I got homework online by messages, emails, and stuff. I had to do some tests online, exams online, so it was not actually that easy if we're gonna compare the school education. So when you sit in front of the desk, you write something, you listen to your teacher, but here it's all on you. You follow online lessons by yourself, you have to do your task, you don't really get much help from the teacher at that point. So I'm following online school, online lessons, and I get a mail that from beginning 10th April I have to begin actually with the Belgium school. It called at that time Okan class, so the class for children, students who have no clue about Dutch as a language, so who has no basics, who has just actually who had no idea about anything in Dutch. So I came there 10th April, so it's basically the end of the school time, and I was with 13 Ukrainian children. We went together to the same class. We had, I guess, 2 or 3 teachers because no one gonna start the school program in April because it's already too late. So most of the time we went out, we went to the park, to playgrounds. We tried to communicate. Actually, I tried because my other students, they don't speak that well English, but some of them can't even speak in English at all. So most of the time it was on me to translate some phrases, words for teacher, just to connect the students and our teacher. And it wasn't that easy, but it was a good practice for me. It was really important because I had football team that spoke in Dutch. I had some people around me who spoke also Dutch, but also English. But for me, I gonna feel myself more comfortable if I gonna speak, if I'm learning the language and I speak to the native speakers actually. So I was like, yes, we can talk in English, but I want to learn Dutch because it's Belgium and their official language is one of the official languages is actually Dutch. So why not? And for that last 3 months, I guess, so it was April, May, and just the part of June, we tried to learn the basics, the basic grammar. It was pretty the same as English grammar, so it was a bit easier for me to learn Dutch. And because of my surrounding, because of football team, because of people who I just met at school, at the playground, we try to speak Dutch, so I just learned it really fast. I started to make some conversation with different teachers, with different people from school. So I just I wasn't that shy. I knew that my Dutch at that moment was pretty bad, but still people understood me sometimes and they helped me, and it was really fun to learn new language, to meet new friends. And I guess only that way you can learn new language really fast and really simple, because the first thing that you have to know is basics, so the sort of street language that the word that you're gonna use every day to make conversation, to solve your problems and stuff. So that was the most important at that moment. But still, we did a lot of fun stuff. We went to the park, played games, and my teacher was also so emotional about the situation in Ukraine that happened. So he tried to just make us happy, to bring us to the different interesting places that we had no clue about, and made us some surprises. He brought us cookies and jelly beans and everything, so we don't feel ourselves that like sad and just unhelpful. But the problem was that most of the students, they saw no need to learn Dutch because it's not that important for them. They are not gonna stay here, and some teachers, they understood it. They tried to help them, try to communicate in English, but still it didn't really help, and they just they were spending time playing on their phones or talking to each other or just sleeping. So and that was the biggest part of the group, so it wasn't really fun for me because I'm the hardworking guy. I like to study, I like to do something, to learn something new, to explore things, and they are just sitting there talking to each other. That wasn't the greatest situation for me. But then in September we went back, and I've seen that most of them are gone, and I get to the class with the people who also saw that opportunity, who wanted to learn Dutch. So, but then I was actually in the summer vacation. I tried to learn something by myself. I went to the library. I was reading to some books. I was listening to the shows and TV programs and stuff. So my vocabulary was just better and better each time. And then we started our program in September, and I got already such a good knowledge in grammar. So I was like 2-3 steps ahead of my other students, of my classmates. So I already was able to make a conversation with my teacher, with my classmates. So it was actually much easier for me than for others, but it didn't really create a problem or something. No, it was just easier for me to communicate with everyone that I wanted. So it was actually until April, May. I was there in that organ class, and different times I also had a test time or like tryouts in different schools that I possibly was able actually to go for, like, to study there for next year. But in March and April I decided that I'm able to go to university. So I was need a certificate, a diploma to get the university to study in Dutch, because I thought like it went really fast for me to learn Dutch, so it's not gonna make big problem to go to the university. And so we decided that I'm about to quit that school, that organ class, and go to the courses type of fast integration courses, where I just within 3 months I got the B2 certificate of Dutch. So I was actually so good at it. I was doing great. All my tasks, exams were really good. And in June also I passed my exams, Ukrainian exams that and I want to add the thing that the whole time I had online lessons. It was my last year in Ukrainian school online, and in June I passed all my exams. It was also really nice, but the problem was I wasn't really preparing for that. But still, I got a good results. I got a good marks, so it was no problem to go to the university here. So actually, at that point, I had everything I needed. So I get my Ukrainian diploma, I get my Ukrainian exams result, I got the certificate B2, and actually that was everything I needed to go to the university. And also in April, I went to the open day, to the open campus day, and I followed also one of the lessons with the group who was already studying there. It was nice. I really liked that. And in June, I guess, we went there also with my mother to just have a look at the university. We got a small talk with a lady from administration, and she said that you are very welcome here. It's not gonna be a problem if you just learn Dutch. We're gonna help you. If you need something, you can get also the extra courses, extra lessons. So you can just go in and enjoy your major. So I decided to follow the major of media and entertainment business in Dutch, and I can surely say it was so good and so nice decision for me. I just enjoy it every day, every week, and the program is so nice. There are lots of different types of tasks, and all the teachers, all the docents are so cool, so grateful. They are so kind, and they talk with us like as friends. So we are so close to them. We can ask whatever we want. We get good marks. We get such a big amount of help for our exams, for doing tasks, for group work, for projects. It's just enjoyable. And I actually guess that I'm gonna split the topic in two episodes, because there are so many things to say, there are so many stories, and it's just the beginning. I'm actually, today was my last day of that first year, the second semester, and just within 1 week I have exams that I'm not actually prepared for my exams, but I don't have that much exams as after my first semester, so it's gonna be good. I'm gonna be fine. No worries, no worries. So we're gonna end up here, and in the next episode we're gonna discuss more about my student life, about my lessons, what did we do that year, and what are we going to do next year. You can follow all my social media because I'm studying media and entertainment business. I'm trying to do my best there. I'm posting some clips, photos. Also, don't forget that there is a video podcast on YouTube that you can also find below. I'm gonna share all the links. It was episode number 3. We talked about education in Belgium. I love you all. I wish you all happiness. I hope you hate you are having great weather, not as like this Belgium one. And I see you all just next week. See you there. Bye bye.